After multiple videos, multiple lists, multiple rankings, a certain man never seemed to get the respect that he wished for. Countless hate comments after hate comments. Multiple retards saying multiple retarded things. This man tried finding ways to win the people's hearts, but was never, ever successful. And even after all the overwhelming amount of hate on the previous videos, this man kept his determination. He said to himself, one more chance at redemption. One more goddamn try. Ladies and gentlemen, this is all perks ranked from worst to best in COD Zombies. Hi. Alright, what's up? How you guys doing? It was quite an intro. Anyways, guys, today's video is going to be every perk ranked from worst to best. I did this video with wonder weapons, with maps, and now we're doing it with fucking perks. And I know how many dislikes this video is already going to get. And before we get into this, let me just say this now. Here's the thing, guys. I could go over multiple times how this is my personal opinion, and, you know, you guys will still be autistic and just, like, you know, say retarded shit in the comments. So I'm not even going to bother. None of this is my opinion. It's all facts. So if you don't agree with me, you're a fucking idiot. So let's get into this. Jug is obviously going to be the first pick. So I'm just going to say this now. Jug is pretty much guaranteed to be the best. But without further ado, guys, let's get into the fucking video. Coming in at number 12, guys, we have Tombstone. Pretty sure you guys understand why this perk's pretty shit. When I first bought BO2, I really thought they were running out of ideas. Like, this perk is made so you can keep your perks. Like, it's kind of sad. I don't see how this is a perk. It's more like I would see this more of as a gobblegum. In fact, I'm pretty sure there is a gobblegum like this already in BO3. And I'm pretty sure it's self-explanatory why this isn't a fan favorite by any. Coming in at number 11, guys, we have Who's Who. And let me just say this. This perk can actually be amazing if you're good at zombies. Like, if you're a fucking G, if you're like relaxing on type shit, even though relaxing is kind of overrated nowadays. You know, whatever high round guys are these days, I don't really watch them because they're boring, but you know, if you're like one of those guys, you're probably going to use this very effectively. I feel like the only reason this perk got a lot of hate is because it was on Die Rise. I feel as though if this perk was on BO3 with the 3-hit system and the wider maps, like, it wouldn't be as hated. Like, it would be a lot more easy to use. Technically speaking, guys, you have unlimited lives with Who's Who. That's why I think it should rank higher, but like, just because it was only on Die Rise, I'm going to put it at number 11. Like, I understand why people hate it, but I really do think this perk had potential. I just feel like it was on the wrong map. And guys, coming in at number 10, and let me just say this, all the perks from here on out aren't really that bad. It was just Tombstone and Who's Who that weren't very exceptional, I guess. But, you know, coming in at number 10, guys, as I said, it's going to be Deadshot Daiquiri. Now, this perk I find to be very useless. Like, I tend to aim for the head anyways. Like, I don't see why I need a perk to help me assist. Like, I have the right amount of chromosomes. Like, I don't need a perk to assist me aim for the head. But anyways, obviously, it's pretty self-explanatory as well. This perk isn't very good. It's just, you know, essential for aiming to the zombie's heads and taking them off easier. Number 9, guys, is Mule Kick, and let me just say this perk is like, I don't know, I hate it. It's so, like, I don't know, okay? The only reason this perk serves any purpose is on certain maps it's good. For example, like on Origins, you know, you can have like a staff, a Mauser, like, you know, another weapon of your choice. And honestly, you really don't even need it in BO3 because, like, you can have the Mauser with like Deadwire and stuff. So I don't really know. I don't really think this perk is that useful. Like, maybe for like older maps, like where ammo was more needed, like BO1 maps. But now, honestly, no one really likes Mule Kick. It doesn't really serve a purpose at all. And yeah. Oh my god, number 8. I don't think you guys are ready for this one. PhD flopper. Okay, listen. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. No. Shut the fuck up. Probably think this guy's autism. I probably do. But listen here. PhD, it's a good perk. Just doesn't serve much use, you know? unless you have a Mustang Sally's, and, you know, unless you have like an explosive weapon, which most people really don't even bother with, this perk is useless. Like, this perk really serves no purpose. And even if you do have the Mustang Sally's, guys, like, they're not effective past round 35. And, like, especially if you try to maintain ammo with them past round 35, good luck, because it's going to be very fucking hard. And, yeah. Aside from that, though, I mean, I think it's a really fun perk to use. It's one of the OGs. People really wanted it back because it's fun to use. Perks don't necessarily have to be the best, but, you know, if they're fun to use, they're good too, which, like, PhD is. But I don't think it's very effective, and it doesn't serve a lot of use. But when it does, you know, when you're on the early rounds with PhD Flopper and Mustang Sally, especially on Shangri-La BO1 version, it's very useful. It's very useful for the earlier rounds. But after that, after 30, there's not much longevity with this perk. You know, after around 30 and stuff, it kind of drops off, and it's not as useful as it should be. With that being said, though, the flop is also pretty cool. And overall, it's just a fun perk to fuck around with and have fun with. So, yeah, it comes in at number 8, guys. Now, number 7, and this might surprise a lot of you guys too, is Voltrade. The reason I don't like this perk a lot is because I find it kind of be like, I kind of find it to be like a clusterfuck of everything. It's like, I don't, there's no single purpose this perk has. Like, you see through walls, you have this like green mist, you get money. I just don't understand it. It's like clusterfucky as fuck. You can really tell that we're running out of ideas with this perk. Like, they're like, you know what do we get everything to it? Like, no, like, that's not a perk, okay? It's like a thing that has multiple features, okay? It's not a fucking perk. It's kind of a reason why I don't like it. And, I mean, it's not a bad perk by any means, but it's just like, why? And number 6, guys, Speed Cola. I find this perk to be one of the most overrated perks of all time, honestly. Like, aside from PhD, of course, this perk is pretty overrated, especially on BO3 where you already have fast mags on most guns. Unless you're camping, Speed Cola is absolutely just not necessary at all. Like most people on BO3 train, camping's kind of a dead thing nowadays, and like, you don't really need this, you know? Even the LMGs, they reload pretty fast compared to like the War of the Warrior LMGs and stuff. Like, it's just, I don't find a really big use for this perk. Like, sure, it's nice, it's convenient, I'd like to have it if I have Perkaholic, but it's not necessary. It's just like, why? The only times I really find myself using Speed Cola is when I'm on the Giant, and that's just, you know, camping on the catwalk, and like, that's the only map that I really camp on, aside from maybe like Horizon Rock, but they use the bows anyways, and like, that doesn't work on the bows. I just find it kind of unnecessary, and it's not a bad perk at all. I just think it's a little overrated, more useful in the older games, and yeah. Now guys, coming in at number 5, this is actually one of my favorite perks of all time, and it's Electric Cherry. Very similar to Speed Cola, but not at the same time. It's like a perk that helps when you reload. And here's the thing, this perk is very defensive. You know, you can, if you use it right, and if you use it at the right moment, it can really save your life. I wouldn't say it's as good as Widow's Wine, which is going to place in at a later spot. No, but it can definitely help you out. And pair this with Widow's Wine, you're going to be absolutely just like a god. You know, you're going to be like 2 perfect games or Adam. You're going to be just like invincible, you know? You're going to have godlike powers that's just going to like take you to the heavens and shit. And yeah, very useful perk. It's pretty easy to get out of the Wonder Phase. I'm just very mad that they didn't make an actual perk machine for it, so that's kind of a bummer, but hopefully we'll see it in BO4 and the remake of Mob of the Dead. Number 4, guys, we have Double Tap 2.0 exclusively. I don't even want to put Double Tap 1.0 on this list because it's just like, why would I do that? But 2.0 is pretty good. It's kind of like, it's kind of suffers the same issue that PhD does, though. It's kind of useless after like round 35 or so. You can use it for the Dracon up to like round 40, and that's pretty much like the only exception. But yeah, it's a very good perk for the earlier rounds. It really helps out with damage and stuff. I just think when you have Double Pack Munch, it's really not useful at all, especially when you get to like the 50s and stuff, because like Double Pack Munch is always, you know, infinite damage, while the actual bullets of your gun aren't. So yeah. Number 3, guys, we have Stamina. Now this perk is an amazing perk. Like, this is a perk that always serves, you know, like whether it be round 1 or round 100, you're always going to be using Stamina effectively. You get a 7% speed increase, which is huge in zombies, and your sprint duration is fucking doubled. So like, god damn, like this perk, like especially if you're training a lot, it's amazing. Like, now let me say this, when you're camping, it's pretty useless, but then again, not many people camp anymore in BO3 at least, and I just find this to be one of the most essential perks. And it's really weird how it was kind of underrated back in like BO2 and BO1, and it's like only recently people started to find out it was good. Now coming in at number 2, technically number 1 because Jug is going to be number 1, obviously, they said it early in the video. Widow's Wine. Now let me just tell you guys why this perk is just like god tier. If you use this effectively, it can be better than Juggernog. Now the reason I say this is because it's like, you know, let's say one zombie hits you, whole crowd of zombies, you're about to get trapped. It jizzes all over the zombies, and then you can use like your Double Pack Munch ability or your Wonder Weapon, and you know, all those zombies that are stuck up in a bunch are gonna die. So it's probably the best defensive perk of all time, and defensive perks are very good because, you know, you don't want to die. And yeah, overall, Widow's Wine, probably the best perk aside from Jug that I've ever had in the zombies, and I'm pretty sure, hopefully at least you guys can agree with me on that one. But yeah, and of course number 1, guys, I did say this in the beginning, it's gonna be Jug. No need to explain why. And yeah. Anyways, guys, I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you guys did, drop a like as well as subscribe to the channel if you guys are new, because we're on the road to 4,000 subscribers. And I'll see you guys all in the next video.